Hello, my name is Katie and I am part of the Wrigglers and Youth team at St George's, and I am here today to show you how to make my famous shortbread so that you can go and give it out to your neighbours and bless them. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure we have a bowl, we have some scales and we have a wooden spoon along with the ingredients that I'll get to later. However, first things first, you need to ask an adult to preheat the oven to 190 degrees, and we need to make sure that we put an apron on, that if you've got long hair like me, we tie it back and that we wash our hands. So now you've got your apron on and your hands are nice and clean and your hair is tied back, we need to weigh the ingredients out. We need 125 grams of butter. So now is a good time to put your counting to use. Let's see if you can count up to 125. So let's have a look and see if I can get to that. So I've got 125 grams of butter in there, and I now need 55 grams of sugar. Great, and once you've got that in your bowl, what you need to do is you need to be really, really strong. And this is a competition to see how many of us can be very strong. And you need to beat the sugar and the butter together until it's nice and light and fluffy. So now that you've beaten your butter and sugar, it should look a bit like that. And we need to weigh out 180 grams of plain flour. And at this point, if you want to make it really fun, you can add some chocolate chips if you want. So now what we're going to do, and this is going to require a lot of strength, is we are going to beat this again, and we're going to stir all the flour in so that we get a nice ball of dough. So once you've done that, it should look a little bit like a ball of dough. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to roll it, and this is my favourite part, is we're going to roll it out so that we can put some cutters on it and make it into nice shapes. So I've just put a bit of flour on this mat, but if you don't have a mat like this, you can also use your counter and just put flour on that. And then I'm just going to grab the rolling pin and we're just going to roll it. And this is really good if you feel a bit angry or a bit sad. You can put a lot of energy into this and that can help with your emotions. So you could press hard, and you don't need it to be that thick either. So once you've rolled it out, it's going to look like this. Now this is the fun bit because we can use our cutters to make different shapes for them to bake in. Okay, now I only use hearts and to tell our neighbours that we love them. However, you can use people cutters, you can use flowers, you can use stars, or if you want, you can ask an adult to help you and you can make your own special shapes. So I'm just going to press really hard down there. Like that, and you see you've got a little heart. So it's likely that you're going to have a little bit more dough left over, and that's okay, because all you need to do is you just need to roll it out again and continue cutting out the shapes until you've run out of dough. So you can see that I've cut out all of the hearts and heart shortbread here, and we're going to pop them in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Now you're going to need an adult to help you with this because the oven is very, very hot. So they're going to go in now. So they're in now for 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll see you when they are cooked. So they're out of the oven now, they've cooled down, and I'm going to decorate them now. If you don't want to decorate them, that's absolutely fine. You can just do a dusting of sugar. However, I think it's a lot of fun to decorate, and in this case, we're going to have a bowl of melted chocolate to lick out at the end. So I've melted some chocolate, I've got some sprinkles here, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to sprinkle some chocolate over the shortbread like that. And then what I'm going to do is just to make it look a lot more fun, and you can do this too, you can do this with white chocolate, you could do it with icing if you wanted, and I'm just going to sprinkle some gold dust over them, and that makes it look really, really cool. So I'm going to continue doing this and I will show you them when they are done. So there you go, there is my shortbread recipe. It's super quick, super easy, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to go and give these to our next door neighbours who've just had a baby, and maybe you can have a think about which neighbours you are going to go and give them to. And maybe when you do go and take your freshly baked shortbread over, you can also leave them a little bit of information about the online services that St George's are doing at the moment. So I hope you have a lot of fun baking these, and I hope to see some of your results.